Hey guys, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah and Poet Spice here on the YouTube for you babies. But I'm here for a totally different kind of video because it is about to be November, and November is National Novel Writing Month. And if you type in NaNoWriMo 2016, all these videos will come up, all these websites will come up because it is that time of the year. And if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it is National Novel Writing Month. And the goal of it is to write 50,000 words or more in November, from November 1st to November, 31st? I always forget how many days are in November. And then it's where people all over the world virtually gather and they write their brains out trying to get these 50,000 words or whatever their above goal is. And you can go on to the National Novel Writing site and sign up, and you have an account and you can verify your word score. And they usually have some prizes that you win. And it's really a personal goal. It's a goal of you getting that 50,000 words or more. And it's not about, necessarily producing a publishable piece right then and there. It's about getting that first draft out, getting it going. There's some people who don't like NaNoWriMo. I was watching a video today and she was like, I've never done it, but I don't really like it. I don't see the point. And it's like, okay, well, all right, well, pretty good, I guess. But it's kind of funny because it's like, if you haven't done it, then I don't know how you can. But anyway, that's just, everybody has their own opinions, but it's just so funny sometimes. So I have participated in Nano since before, I don't even know how long. It's been a very long time now. But for the last 4 or 5 years, I have not been able to hit that 50,000. It's just, ever since my dad died, got really sick in 2008, at the end of 2008 in November, and then he died in January, like the very beginning of January. It just hasn't been the same. That year I was able to produce almost 100,000 words because when I get upset or emotional, I tend to write a lot more, and we were in the hospital all the time and he couldn't communicate and whatever. So I wrote tons and tons of stuff. And then it's just like, since then, since that year, 2008, I did it again in 2009, and it's just been downhill writing slide since then. And I've basically immerse myself in all my crafting things, and my writing has suffered tremendously. It also doesn't help that I teach high school English, and I teach the lower levels. I teach lower levels as far as, skill as well as age. And in this age, they don't like to write, they don't like to read. I have kids that, they can't, they read at like 5th grade levels and stuff like that. So, reading that stuff and so forth is just, it's not that motivating when you want to do something in writing. So, it's like anything else. It's excuses in what you pay, but it's just kind of like not necessarily an excuse, but an explanation of, the writing process not being what I want it to be. And so I am taking this opportunity of NaNoWriMo, trying to get that mojo back, trying to get back into my writing, and maybe put a little more focus on that this coming year instead of all the crafting and so forth. It's kind of hard when you have lots of hobbies and lots of things you want to do. But so I guess anyway, that's an introduction to, NaNoWriMo and me in 2016 and what's been going on probably for the last 5 years anyway, just trying to get this whole writing thing going on. Let's see. So one of the big things that people talk about for National Novel Writing Month is, are you a pantser or are you a planner? And I am definitely a pantser. Because let me tell you what date it is. It is October 27th, 2016 at 9:51 p.m. And what I am doing in preparing for Nano, I have no idea. I think there's something on me, but I have no idea. I have no plan. I have no characters. I have no thought, no theme, anything. Nothing. I have nothing. I don't even have my calendar ready to go. Now, I did make a junk journal today. For those of you who are in my crafty community, I love my junk journals. So I did make a junk journal today that is specifically dedicated for National Novel Writing Month. Because not only, I like to type like everybody else does, but I also like to handwrite. When I get in a jam or when I can't get to a computer, or, like if you're at work sometimes, you have your school computers, and you don't necessarily want everybody reading your stuff or it being on the school computer. So I have that. And then I also like to do visuals, and I put, like when I get an idea, I put pictures and so forth, and print those out and put them in my little book or whatever folder that I have going on that month. So I put all that together. So I made a junk journal. I will show you that in a video too. But I am definitely a pantser. Anytime, I kind of admire those people who can plan out every single like detailed chapter or so forth in their books, because I freaking can't do it. Every time I try to plan fiction, it turns out disastrously. And then I figured out overall, for me, the reason why I can't plan is like once I've done all that planning and plotting, and you said this is going in this chapter and this goes here, and some people have plans that are like pages and pages and pages and pages and pages, like literally 50 to 100 pages of planning. And I'm like, I feel like I've already written the story, so why do I need to actually write the story if I did all that planning? So I get stuck in it's like gridlock. Nothing wants to work, so I don't do it. I would say I do have like a minimum type of planning thing. I really don't plan beforehand. And if I do get an idea and I need to do some research or something like that, I will do that a little bit. But otherwise, I plan as I go along. So if once I get a character idea or something like that, that's when I start jotting down notes like this here, this is kind of what I want here. But even then, it's still not a big plan. I could have my whole novel planned out on like one sheet of paper that's like this big, because I can't do that whole thing. And then I never stick to it anyway. So why waste the time? So I'm definitely a pantser. For those people who have that debate, do you plan or do you go by the seat of your pants? I definitely go by the seat of my pants. Just because to me it's more creative, it's more how my brain works, and then anything can fit into it. And then once I have the idea of what I want to do, then it's like, okay, yeah, we go and we can do this, and I can change it in a heartbeat. If I don't feel like it, I can throw something in there and be like, whoop, we're changing this right here, right now. And I don't know. That's just how my brain works. It's how I work when I craft. It's how I work when I write. Now, on the flip side, if I'm doing nonfiction, it's planned. It's planned out. I got an outline, not like your bullet point outline, but I know I'm going to do this first. This is second paragraph, third, da 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 da. But fiction does not work, so I don't even bother. Like I said, it's the 27th. So what, we have 3 or 4 days left. I have no clue what I'm going to do. No ideas whatsoever. None. Not a character, not a setting, not a theme, not a genre. None. So that's kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know. I did have a kind of an idea of having, I kind of wanted to do, a video every day or every couple days where I had the viewers like throw out some ideas out there. So for example, take an item, and people list the items that they put in the story, and then I could use those and put them in the story some kind of way. So like if somebody said a dead squirrel, I could work in a dead squirrel into the story some kind of way. So if you're interested in that, then you can let me know. So then I might do that. But one thing I did do, or have done in the last 2 days to get ready and to get into the mindset of doing Nano, is to actually go through and watch some other people who are doing planning and prepping for NaNoWriMo. Because it's, I'm not a planner. I just said that. I'm not a planner, but it's interesting to see what other people are doing and how they're planning. And I don't know why. I don't know why that motivates me, even though I don't plan. Cuckoo, I guess it's just we crazy writers and crafters and artists that we are, darling. Got the drag queen pop. RuPaul, I was watching that the other day. So that's what I have been doing to plan, or to get inspired anyway, not to plan. So yeah, so I hope you come back, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in November. And then I do have some crafty stuff going on too, so I do have 2 collaborations and whatever. But I'm going to try to get this down. If you are interested in reading stuff that I do have printed, if you go to scribed.com and you look up Tallulah Rouge, you will find me there. I am not sure exactly what link to put for my profile on the NaNoWriMo site, which is what I'm looking at over here on the computer, on the NaNoWriMo site. But if I can figure it out which one I'm supposed to put, I can put that down below. So if you are interested in being writing buddies on NaNoWriMo, you can add me and then we can chit chat. Also, you know, if you're into the writing thing or whatever, join us because you can pants just like I can. Fly by the seat of your pants. And if you are a planner, you still have plenty of time to plan because, you know, you can plan all month and whatever. So I guess that's pretty much all I have to say right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and good luck to all you other nano writers out there. And I hope to see some people come by and visit and talk and so forth. And we can get some help going on here because, you know, 50,000 words is not that easy. It's not really that hard either because you text probably more than 2,000 words a day if you're a regular texter. But when you're trying to plan that out, it's kind of crazy. So I will come back with another video on showing you my NaNoWriMo junk journal, and hopefully you will enjoy that video too. Oh my gosh, viva la crazy writing!